Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And if you are here on Friday, March 29th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, then you are right on time because we are in the chat room right next door. I hope you'll come over and say hello. Lurking is fine as well. If you just want to watch, have a seat and take a look at what I've created. Today we're talking about the journal that I have made or have in progress for Jessica, her Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge from over at Paper Terrace. So it's hashtag paperterracedtjj. I believe that was the hashtag. Anyway, Paper Terrace Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I will link my video down below as to what I used in my kit. Now I have not used everything. I can tell you that. I've not used everything in my kit. I've not used the stencil. I've not used the rub-ons. I may come back and use the rub-ons, but I'm probably not going to use the stencil. We shall see. Because technically the journal is as done as I can get it for now. I've been focusing the last 10 to 12 days on getting the stamps cataloged. I tried to get everything done and out of the way before Bob came home. And now he's ready to leave a week from today, and I'm still not quite there yet. It's been a process, and if you saw my Tuesday video or Wednesday video, you will understand the process. So, my cover is from a book, but the spine was going to be too narrow, so I had to create a new spine. And so when I created the new spine, I stitched my signatures in, and then I covered it. Just did a cover here because I wanted to keep the yellow, like I've got back here, but the sticker sheet that I took from Dollar General or Dollar Tree was going to be too big. There wasn't any way to cut it down. I just loved it the way it was. It was a scene ready to be made. So I took some of the lace, and I love this trick that dear Julie taught us. This is the burlap and lace, and you can cut these off and your lace will come apart and come off, and then you can use it. So what I've done was I took strips of this, and then I cut it down in the middle so I had narrow, and I put 3 layers of the lace, creating the scallop down at the bottom. Okay, so that was this. Now, after I did the initial spine, I ran my ribbon across to create my tie, and then I put this over top of the ribbon. So it really secures that ribbon in place. I still want to do something here. I thought about doing a chevron clip, snake tongue clip, but I'm just not positive what I want to do. So it's there. So on the inside, I used more of that gift bag for the inside. And I was getting tired and it doesn't completely match. And I'm okay with that. I just had fun playing with the papers. Gave me a break from the stamping, from the stamp cataloging. That I just got to do something different with my brain for a little bit. There are 2 signatures in here. I think there are I used like 12 sheets maybe, which gave me 48 pages per signature. I've started adding the lace trim to some of the papers. All of the pockets that I've made are done, but I'm still going back and making the tags. So this was the tuxedo pocket from Melina. And then I didn't want to cover him, so somebody wanted to color the frog. Then we have a pocket here, and then I used the bulletin board trim for the crayons to bring in more colors, to bring in some pops of color on these plain coloring book sheets. Another one of the pockets, this was one of Kara's. And then that was one of those tags, collage tags. More pockets there. This one was the Melina inspired triple pocket or quadruple pocket. And I do have a tag cut to go all the way down the back one as well. Okay, so I have that one cut. There are approximately 40, and see, this is why we need a tab on the top. There are approximately 40 pockets for standard size tags in each signature. So I've got a lot of tags to cover, and we're going to talk about tags in a minute. So that's that one. Then there was this one from Treasure Books, and these I'm going to have to cut smaller tags with, and I'm not ready for those yet. This one was the vellum pocket from Melina. This one was the belly band from Melina. And then I've taken pieces of the lace and pieces of the ribbon and made tabs. And there's 2 of those per signature. This one was the pocket from Pam at the Paper Outpost. And let me see if I can grab a piece here really quick. I have a plan for that. And I thought I had one handy here, really easy. Maybe not. I'm trying to keep everything contained to this one bag. This one basket back here. So it means if I'm looking for something, I have to dig. But I'll show you what I have in mind for that pocket. If I can find the piece I'm looking for. It's here, I promise. It's here. Or it's not. I've seen it when I was digging through here for other stuff, and that's why I was trying to find it. But apparently it's disappeared. But I have a piece of paper that I'm going to cut for this, so the tag will pull in to here, as well as a tag here and a tag here. So this one will have 3 pockets, or 3 tags. Then we have this fold over from Kara that I've turned it into part of the signature. This one from Melina. And so there's a tuck here. And I think I'm going to put a journaling on here. And then this tuck over here. Then I've done one of, if I have lace on it, I've used the lace to cover the prongs on the staple. And then this one from Kara with another one of those collage tags. I have done all the collage tags I'm going to do. And there's this one from Kathy's Garden, and I'm using this as a template for my tags for those pockets, for the skinnier pockets. And then there's the center of the signature with the bunny to color. Now these strings are also going to get beads on the ends of them. There's another pocket from Melina. And see, some of these I switched them up and I run the collage strips this way instead of at a diagonal. Double tuck fold from Melina, where you fold your paper in half, slide it over the edge of your page, and then you've got a pocket on both sides. Kylie's Card Craft did this one with the circles. This one I haven't decided if I'm putting journaling strip in here, like a waterfall notepad. Jessica and Melina's envelope pocket. My doily. Another one of those flips. And see, I could make this all a journaling space, and then just the tag there. And then there's this one with tuck here and a pocket there. Same way here, and that was from Melina. This one was from Alex at Crafty Goo 7. And then here's where I brought in some of the lace on the page edge. Here and here into signature 2. That multi-pocket again. Left that bunny to be colored. Then I got a pocket here, and I need to cut another strip of the crayon border to put across here. And we have the multiple tuck. The window, this one's a little shorter. I love that wire grill pattern. I really like that. So it's going to take some time to make all the tags for this. But as I said, my focus had to be on getting the stamps done. And I really hadn't anticipated them taking as long as they are. Silly me. Those tasks you want to do never take as long as you think they're going to, do they? Center of this one, another coloring page. Yeah, then the collagings were from Melina. This one, I haven't decided quite what I'm doing with this yet, but it needs something. Or it doesn't, and you could just journal in between the lines. That was a maze page from that coloring and activity book. I also want to add more tabs, and I'm going to talk about those tabs here in a minute. But I'm going to pull one out over here so I remember. And there's those double pockets again. This one tucks in the side and then in the top. It's glued at the top here. And then there's another one of those. And that's the journal as I have it so far. Now, let's talk about the tags for a minute. Oh, before I do that, well, I got this up here. Remember, I've got these tabs here, and I'm going to take and cut. Here's one with a page reinforcer. I'm going to do at least one in each signature, but I have the beadwork to do 3. But I could incorporate these into a tassel as well. So I have these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another reinforcer to the back. Now, yes, these are really long strings. I get that. But then I can take and tie them off and create a dangle on the edge of the page. So I'll have dangles coming off over here as well. So that's one of my projects for this. Okay, now I can move this. And now that I don't have stitching down the back, I've got lots of room to let a fluffy tassel do its thing. Okay, so one of the things I've been working on for the tags, and as I said, I need 40 per signature. So I have taken, look, I punched that one upside down. I was really paying attention. By the time I decorate that tag, you won't know the difference. So I went through and I pre-cut all of my bases from my junk mail or junk journal stuff over here, my butter boxes, cookie boxes, and I've cut all the tags that I need for each signature. Okay. Now I had these ones that I had from the book page that are just the book page on the tag, and this lets me have the white on the back. Now I do have a couple of these that I messed up on that, and I'm not sure, it may be in the other stack, but I put the book page on the white, so now I got to go back and do something with the pattern on the front. So I've got those. But what I did, I started out by covering book pages with the napkin, and I let them dry overnight and did that. And now what I did was I put the napkin down with glue stick because I find I have better positioning if the base glue isn't wet. So I put it down with the glue stick, but then I went back over everything with the Spectrum Art Creations napkin glue or decoupage glue, and it's their own formula mix. So I have this, and then I've already done some of these where I had enough to cut 2 tags. And then I have this, and I have strips of things that I can work with too. So I have these. So I've started working on the tags. I just have a lot more of them to cover, and they're not only all going to be covered the same. So I've got to figure out, I have some book pages over here I can use, and that will work. Now, for doing my corners, get one of mine here. I'm using the corner template from Spectrum Art Creations. This comes in 2 sizes. Perfect corner every time. You have, on one, you have the 1/4 inch in 1/4 inch increments up to 1 inch. And then on the other one, you have 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1/75, and 2 inches. So you can get any size corner that you want on here. And I'm not sure that was labeled correctly, but we will see. So all I did was, and I used the 3/4 on this, put this side up, let me put it on the white, put this side up against your side and match your top, and then clip your corner. And it's that simple to get a perfect corner every time. There's no clipping a piece off, flipping it over, trying to get it matched up, and if you drop it, then which direction am I supposed to turn it? All that fun stuff. I love those from Spectrum Art. So that's my junk journal from Jessica over at the Paper Terrace. I still have lots to do with it, and I'm okay with that. I just want, my main goal is to get my stamp sets done, and I'm almost there. So then I'll come back and I'll finish this journal. And then we're going to finish the bee journal, because I think I have a couple of stamp sets that I am not, that I cannot find. I know the bee one is in there, but I've got a couple others that have got, this is box 1 of 2. I have 2 sets like that where I have box 1, but not box 2. And I think I may have been using the sayings for those in the bee journal, so they're in the bee journal box. So that's going to do it for me today. I need to pack up and get out of here and head home, spend some time with Bob before he leaves on Tuesday. Thank you for joining me in the studio today. If you played in the Paper Terrace Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge, please let me know down in the comments below so I can come see how your journal came along. Thanks for joining me in the studio today. Remember to like, to share, subscribe, and visit somebody else so that we can keep this algorithm moving from channel to channel. Creative blessings.